Hi, my name is Kelly Francis, and this is my professional e-portfolio. I changed the backgrounds and whatnot to match more my personality. I tend to like the darker themes, so I went with, of course, a darker theme. My candidate info, as you can see, I've changed the background here. This is just a little bit about myself and why I decided to pursue a career within instructional technology or further my education process with instructional technology. Some of my professional goals, which they're kind of short term at this moment. I'm going to meet a lot of them here in December, so I'm Actually, I've already met one, so I've only got 2 left to work on, and then I'll go from there. My personal goals really reflect a lot of what I need to do in my personal life, hence personal goals. My transference reflection, I honestly had no idea what I was going to do or what was expected or anything on this program, so I just was very nervous and scared. My technology philosophy just kind of highlights how I feel technology should be used in education and different strategies to sustain technology in a district. My resume, which of course highlights, like I said, I have already met a goal. One of my goals was to apply to an international baccalaureate school, and I have already done that. So let's hope for the best. Fingers crossed. Wish me luck. My activity and evidence, my professional development plan. My computer's being slow tonight. My plan is I had a couple of sessions, training sessions, one with my students on training them how to use ClassDojo and the digital portfolio application on ClassDojo, as well as some training for parents to help them navigate through Dojo. I also had a couple of sessions during a professional development day on how to use Google Drive and Google Docs, as well as Google Classroom. Our high school went one-on-one Chromebooks, so it just makes sense for our teachers to be able to use the Google applications. Eventually, the middle school will have Chromebooks, and maybe one day the elementary school. My face-to-face videos, I have one of me training my students on ClassDojo. This is one of me training on Docs. This is one of me training on Classroom. Professional presentations. I did a couple of videos for parents on finding the digital portfolios. One is on the web app and one is on the phone app. The phone app is a little more difficult. It's not an easy way to find it. You just have to go through things. And this bottom one is how to write a biography for my history students when we get ready to write biographies. It's just a little step process on what you need to do. My article summaries, I found some really neat articles to summarize. The first one and the third one both have to do with social media in the classroom. They're both really neat researches that were really cool to read about. This one here is a research about first graders using iPad apps like iMovie and Keynote, which just kind of amazed me, having 6, 7, 8-year-olds using iPads for those things. Those were all really neat. Some of my extra resources here, I have my personality, learning tests, my leadership style, using Google Draw to create literature maps, as well as little summative things for research. An example of using Book Creator, what I did with my augmented reality, learning about visual presentations on how it should look rather than being cluttered. It should look nice and neat. Just a lot of really cool things that I did my time in the program. My reports, I have my peer review forms here. A couple of really great people did for me that appear within the MIT program, and a professional peer that I work with currently. And then to wrap it all up, I have my transference reflection and my tour here in just a little bit. All right, that is my portfolio. I hope you have enjoyed.